Hi Katie, how are you? I hope you're fine. Today we will learn together how to write the letters and how to say it, okay? Let's start. First letter we have letter A. Letter A, its sound is A, like an apple. Apple. How to write it? Slanting line down from line number 1 to line number 3. Slanting line down and sleeping line between them, okay? The lowercase small circle between line number 2 and line number 3, like this, and small tail, okay? A. Letter B, its sound is ba, like a book or ball. How to write it? Standing line down from line number 1 to line number 3. Small half circle. Another small half circle. Okay, the lowercase standing line down and the small half circle right between two lines, line number 2 and line number 3, like this, okay? So, ba. Letter C, its sound is ku, like a car or cat. How to write it? Big half circle between line number 1 and line number 3, like this. The lowercase between two lines, line number 2 and line number 3, small half circle, like this. Ku. Okay. Letter D, its sound is D, like in dog. Dog. How to write it? Standing line down between line number 1 and line number 3, and big half circle, like this. Okay, the lowercase standing line down and small half circle left, like this. Small half circle left between line number 2 and line number 3. So KG, ba, small half circle right, d, small half circle left, and small tail. Okay. Letter E, its sound is like an egg. Okay, how to write it? Standing line down, sleeping line up, sleeping line down, sleeping line in the middle. The lowercase small half circle between two lines and small dash, like this, or small curve, okay? Letter F, its sound is like in fish. How to write it? Standing line down, sleeping line up, sleeping line in the middle, okay? The lowercase standing line down and the small curve like this, and sleeping line in the middle. Okay. Letter G, its sound is g, like in gate. How to write it? Big half circle between line number 1 and line number 3. Then up till line number 2. Then sleeping line, small sleeping line, g. The lowercase, I will draw small circle between line number 2 and line number 3, like this. Then down till the line number 4, and the small curve, g. Okay. Letter H. Sound. How to write it? It's very simple. Standing line down, another standing line down, and sleeping line in the middle. Okay? Like in horse. Horse. The lowercase, standing line down, and curve in line number 2, then down, 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 down. Letter I, its sound is E. E. How to write it? Standing line down, sleeping line up, sleeping line down. That's it, okay? E, like an igloo. Igloo. The lowercase standing line between 2 lines, like this, and the small dot, okay? E. Letter J. J, its sound is J. J, like in jelly or jar. How to write it? Standing line down, and the small curve, and the sleeping line up, okay? J. The lowercase, I will start from line number 2 to line number 4, like this, standing line down, and the small curve, and small dot, like this, okay? J, J. Letter K. K, its sound is K, K, like in kite or key. How to write it? Standing line down, slanting line up, slanting line down. The lowercase, standing line down, but between 2 lines, line number 2 and line number 3, standing line up, standing line, slanting line up, slanting line down, okay? K, K. Letter L, its sound is L, like a lemon or lame. How to write it? Standing line down, sleeping line down. The lowercase, just a standing line down, like this. L. Letter M. Monkey. How to write it? Slanting line down, another slanting line down, slanting line up, slanting line down. The lowercase, between 2 lines, standing line down, then curve down, 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 another curve down, 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 okay? Letter N, like a net or nest. How to write it? Standing line down, then slanting line down, then standing line up. The lowercase, standing line down between 2 lines, and the small curve down, 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 down. Letter O, its sound is O, O, like an orange. How to write it? I will write it like this, like as a circle. No, letter O, it's not as a circle. So, how to write it? Between 3 lines, I will draw oval, okay? Oval, like this. O, O. The lowercase between 2 lines, small oval, like this, okay? O. Letter P, its sound is P, P, like in pig. How to write it? Standing line down, and small half circle between line number 1 and line number 2. The lowercase from line number 2 to line number 4, standing line down, then small half circle between line number 2 and line number 3. P. Letter Q. Q. Its sound is Q. Q. Okay. How to write it? Big oval between 3 lines like this. Okay. Then small dash. Q. The lowercase between 2 lines, line number 2 and line number 3, I will draw small oval like this. Then standing line down to the line number 4 and small slanting line up like this. Okay, it's a Q, like in quill or quilt. Okay. Letter R. Its sound is R, like in rabbit. How to write it? Standing line down, small half circle between line number 1 and line number 2. Then slanting line down like this. Okay. R. The lowercase standing line down and the small curve. R. Letter S. Letter S. Its sound is S, like in snake. Snake. How to write it? From line number 1, curve around like this. Curve around and another curve around. Okay. The lowercase between line number 2 and line number 3. 2 curves down, 2 curves round like this. Curve, 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 curve up. Okay. Like a snake. Okay. Letter T. Its sound is T, T, like in table. How to write it? Standing line down and the sleeping line up. It's very simple. Okay. The lowercase standing line down and the sleeping line down, small sleeping line down or small curve and small sleeping line in the middle. Okay. T, T. Letter U. Its sound is like an umbrella. Umbrella or up. How to write it? Standing line down between 3 lines and the small curve up, 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 up. Okay. The lowercase standing line down between line number 2 and line number 3 like this. Small curve up, 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 up and the small tail. Letter V. Letter V. Its sound is V, like in van. How to write it? Slanting line down and the slanting line up. Simple? Yes. The lowercase between 2 lines, line number 2 and line number 3. Slanting line down, slanting line up. Okay. Okay. Letter W. Its sound is W, like in whale or watch. How to write it? The uppercase slanting line down, slanting line up, slanting line down, slanting line up, like in double V. Okay. The lowercase between 2 lines, slanting line down, slanting line up, slanting line down, slanting line up. Letter X. Its sound is X, like in fox or X-ray. How to write it? Slanting line down, another slanting line down, but cross. Okay. Cross lines like this. The lowercase between 2 lines, line number 2 and line number 3. Okay. Letter Y. Its sound is Y, like in yellow. How to write it? Between line number 1 and line number 2, I will draw small V, lowercase V. Okay. Slanting line down and slanting line up. Then standing line down to the line number 3. The lowercase from line number 2 to line number 3, slanting line down, then slanting line up from line number 3 to line number 2. Okay, letter Z. Its sound is Z, like in zoo or zebra. How to write it? Sleeping line up, slanting line down, sleeping line down. The lowercase between two lines, sleeping line up, slanting line down, another sleeping line down. Okay, thank you KD for watching. Bye.